Hello everyone. Today I am going to be telling you about Starfall, its wonderful benefits, and why I love to use it in my classroom. What is Starfall? Starfall is a great supplemental tool for reading that is engaging, colorful, fun, educational, and incorporates multiple learning styles. And why use Starfall? Starfall appeals to a range of learning styles. It is engaging for the students. It's a great reading tool. Students get excited to play on Starfall. It's easy to use for the teacher and for the students. Starfall makes learning educational and fun, and it's a wonderful resource for struggling readers and also a wonderful resource for ELL students. Who is best suited for Starfall? Starfall pretty much caters to pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and third grade students. It's also wonderful for struggling readers and for ELL students. When can Starfall be used? It can be used pretty much any time of the day during whole group reading instruction, tier reading intervention time, and during center rotations. And let's take a closer look at Starfall. And you will notice at the top, when you log into Starfall, there's a sign-in button at the top. And that is for people who purchase a full subscription. However, I use this resource pretty much weekly, and the free reading portion fully meets my needs and the needs of my students. I usually click on the kindergarten link because I can access all the reading activities here. Grades 1, 2, and 3 have the same reading activities. However, the ABCs activity and the word machine activity is not in the button for grades 1, 2, and 3. And this is what it looks like when you click on the kindergarten button. You have full access to the ABCs, the Learn to Read button, It's Fun to Read button, I'm Reading button, and the word machine. And this is what it looks like when you click on the button for grades 1, 2, and 3. You also have access to the Learn to Read, It's Fun to Read, and I'm Reading activities. However, you do not have access to the ABCs and the word machine activity. This is what it looks like when you click on the ABCs button. You are able to click on all 26 letters of the alphabet. There are also alphabet activities down here at the bottom of the screen. This one shows how to do sign language with the alphabet letters, which I know that my kids always enjoy a lot. And on the next screen, I have an example of one of the letters. I click on the letter A, and when it first comes up, it will show the capital A and the lowercase a. And as it goes on, it goes through and it shows several pictures and items that start with the letter A. Most letters also have some sort of a song, a game, or a letter sort at the end. And the students always know what to click on because they always click on the sparkle. So if it wants them to click on it, like if it wants them to click on this lowercase letter A, it will sparkle just like you can see here. And when it's ready for them to go on, there's a green arrow that looks exactly like this arrow, except for it tells them to go right, and it's also sparkling, which is really nice because it makes them more independent so that they know what to do when they're playing on Starfall by themselves on an iPad or a computer. This is the Learn to Read section, which I utilize almost weekly. I like to, for instance, if I am doing and teaching short vowels in my classroom, I will put this either at a center rotation or I'll put this up on my smart board and utilize it with my students because it's a incredible resource. It has games that they can play with the short vowels. It has books, one for each of the vowels, and the books are very interactive, which the kids really like. And then over here are little skills as far as little movies, teaching them left to right, movie about the vowels, and then your digraphs are listed here, and there are some really great visuals and activities for those sounds as well. I also like how it does progress as far as skills go. It starts with the short vowels, it goes into your long vowels. Down here, which you can't see, it does the R control vowels and then Y as a vowel. And the kids, of course, they always see these activities that are located in the green, and I usually like to use those as an incentive after they complete what I want them to complete over here in this section. I allow them to click on one of the holiday activities because it is still learning, and a lot of it still has some reading incorporated into it. It's just that that's all that they want to play whenever they get on. So I have to utilize that as an incentive more than anything. The It's Fun to Read section has different reading activities that are fun for beginning readers. It takes reading and puts them into enjoyable forms of reading, such as music and poetry and tongue twisters. And the art gallery is kind of a neat thing. It goes through and in a way that they can read its books and read about different artists, which most of them don't know a whole lot about. So it's also very educational and informational. And what I also like about this section is it has a read aloud option if students click on a word that they don't know. Therefore, it is really good for struggling readers or for readers that are just learning how to read and mastering some of those phonics skills. And this is a great section for students who are reading, and this is the I'm reading section. And what I really like about this section is that it has read aloud accommodations that students can utilize if they're struggling with words. They can click on the actual word and it will read it for them. So it makes them a little bit more of an independent reader in this section, but it also gives them some security if they are struggling with specific words and they're unsure. The word machine is really neat. Unfortunately, it only does the short vowels. It would be great if they would come out with like a long vowel version of the word machine, but nonetheless, the students really enjoy doing the word machine. On the next page, this is an example of the short A activity with the word machine. It models how to sound out the words and blend them back together. For example, it will say am, ham. And so it really shows them how to segment those sounds and blend them back together. And it also shows a picture off to the side, which is really wonderful for English language learners. And as far as the ICTE standards, I chose that the two standards that are incorporated in this video are to shape, advance, and accelerate a shared vision for empowered learning with technology by engaging with education stakeholders, and model for colleagues the identification, exploration, evaluation, curation, and adoption of new digital resources and tools for learning. And I hope I did just that by giving you a new resource that you can utilize within your classroom and that is engaging for your students. Thank you.